to Solid Gold. Now in stereo. Starring Dionne Warwick, The World. An interview with John Cougar Mellencamp. Our countdown begins with a superstar who features his grandmother singing a song on his current album. John Cougar Mellencamp is at number 10 with Lonely Old Night.
Cougar Mellencamp is one of music's most creative, talented, and outspoken artists, and one of the driving forces behind the very successful Farm Aid concert. He's one of rock and roll's newest superstars, and he's joining us to talk a little bit about his music and career. Here's John Cougar Mellencamp.
Living in Indiana, it keeps me, I think it keeps my music and myself honest. But the problem that I think it does have is that I write records, I write my songs for the people in these smaller secondary markets, and a lot of times my records are not written for New York and Los Angeles. And don't get me wrong, I think people in New York and Los Angeles can enjoy the records, but I think that for me, it gives me a better perspective of the common man, a better perspective of myself, and plus I don't forget where I came from, because I'm still there. Well, up until American Fool, I always had a producer that produced the records. But producers are kind of like, they'd be like coming into your house and saying, well, I like everything you've got in here, but it doesn't suit me. So when you start producing your own records, I think, who would know better than what I want my records to sound like to me? And that was the problem that I had with my earlier records, is that I would get involved with people who wanted to sound the way they wanted to, and my ideas and things were kind of like shoved aside by saying, John, I've been making records longer than you've been alive, which only said that they were old. Old ideas, I guess.